What's going on, guys? SNR Sports. We're back for the NFL playoffs. We're going to be dropping a new video every week for each round of the playoffs. And today, we're starting with the wild card round. Can you kick us off with the AFC?
Yeah, so let's get going, guys. So Saturday night, we got the Chargers versus Jags. Very interesting game. First time for Justin Herbert and Trevor Lawrence in the playoffs, Sean. It's going to be a fun one. Saturday night in LA. Actually, no, I think it's in Jacksonville. Who do you got winning this one, buddy?
I mean, when you look at this matchup, I feel like I have to take the Chargers based off their experience. The Jags have been hot, though. The Jags have, I would say, a deep, no weaknesses on the team. So I kind of like that favor, and I also like how Trevor Lawrence has been playing. Obviously, neither team has playoff experience. I feel like the Chargers do good against good teams, but I'm going to take Jacksonville in this game.
Yeah. Well, I got to agree with you, Sean. They've been on one heck of a winning streak. They just beat the Titans. Even though the Titans have Ryan Tannehill, it's still a good Tennessee team. So I'm taking the Jags. They're going to be advancing to the divisional round here. Let's hop into the next game. We got Dolphins at the Bills. And man, this Bills team is scary, Sean. They have a very good chance to go in the Super Bowl. I don't think Tua is playing. I'm not sure about that, but even if Tua plays, I got to go with the Bills. They got too many superstars on that team, offensively and defensively, and I just can't see a South team going up to cold Buffalo and winning.
I gotta agree with you. I feel like there's no way that the Buffalo Bills lose this game. I know that they obviously haven't made it to the big game. They haven't made it to the Super Bowl yet. But maybe this is their year. You never really know, but I just don't see the Dolphins winning this game.
Yeah, me too. And then we got one of the more interesting matches Sunday night. We got the Bengals versus Ravens, interdivisional rivals. We got Joe Burrow. I don't know if Lamar's playing either. I'll have to clarify that next week. But I'm going to go with the Bengals here. I think Joe Burrow, that team's trying to turn around. As long as that offensive line can give them enough time, I think they'll win. That Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase combination is just deadly. And, we saw it last year, and, we could see it again this year.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the Bengals win the AFC last year. I don't see them, losing the first round this year. The Ravens, they started out well, but I don't see, the Bengals beat them last week, and it just looks like the Bengals are going to win another one this week.
Yeah.
So, kicking off the NFC, I'd like to start with a big matchup that you're probably going to be, you're definitely tuning into. Sunday at 4:30, we got the Giants and Vikings. What do you think?
Yeah, so non-biased, I got to go with the Giants. Danny Dimes just on fire. The Giants, they lost to the Vikings earlier this year by a game-winning field goal, which was 50-something yards. So, as long as the Giants show up to play, they're playing in Minnesota, but they're playing indoors. The Vikings have an indoor stadium. So I think that actually helps the Giants more than helps the Vikings. And I think if they bring their A game, run the ball with Barkley, get him into the game early, they have a really good shot of moving along here. How about you?
Yeah, the Giants started off the season well, and then I feel like about a little more than the midway mark, they really started choking it away, and they pulled it together. I saw them play the Eagles last week, and the Giants had their backups out there. The Eagles had something to play for, and the Giants looked strong. I think this is going to be, I can see this going any way. I can see either team blowing the other one out. I can see it being a close game. But all in all, I'm going to have to take the Vikings. I just feel like there's no way that Daniel Jones wins a playoff game. Even the backup was playing well last week. But if he does, good for them. But this is where our predictions are going apart, because I have to take the Vikings here. I just can't pick the Giants I just can't see that happening.
All right, we'll see, man. We'll see.
All right, well, and then another matchup. This matchup, the NFL's got to fix something, because we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. And
Monday night, too.
Monday night, that's prime time. I don't know. Tampa has Tom Brady, but Tampa, that's not a playoff team.
Sean, it does not matter how you get to the playoffs. It matters how you play in the playoffs. And I got to go with the Bucs here. The Cowboys suck. in the playoffs. You know, they're already sucking. It's week 18, and Dak's already, starting to sell. Brady is probably the best playoff quarterback we've ever seen. I think they'll pull it together. I don't think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl, or maybe not even the NFC Championship, but I think they can get past Dallas here. It's been a very long time since the Cowboys have won a playoff game, and I don't think they're going to do it this year.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I will. I think the Cowboys are going to win this game.
God,
I know. I'm just hoping that they see the Eagles in the next round because it's just this Tampa team is so bad. I mean, they play in such an awful division. That NFC South, the NFC South is a weak division. What, the Buccaneers were 8-9 this season? It's like I would have rather seen Detroit or Green Bay or anyone else, but the Cowboys have pretty much a first round bye. although I will admit, I mean, Dak, playoff choker, Cowboys in general, playoff chokers, and Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever. So yeah, he might be washed, but there's hope. But I just don't see the Bucs winning this game. Much like the next game, we have Saturday at 4:30. We got the Niners versus the Seahawks. What do you think?
So 49ers, they have a really good team. The quarterback is playing decent. Obviously, they had two big injuries with Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance, but I really still think this team can get to the playoffs. I really like their coach, Kyle Shanahan. Christian McCaffrey's been playing really good. That defense and offensive line has been stepping up lately. As much as I love Geno Smith and what they're doing down there in Seattle, I just can't see them getting past the 49ers. Out of the NFC, it's got to be the 49ers and the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. I'm definitely going to go with the 49ers. How about you, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, as of recently, I'm rooting for the Eagles, but the 49ers have looked like the best team, definitely in the NFC, especially since the Hurts injury. I don't really root for Pete Carroll, but I'm glad. It's good to see the Seahawks in the playoffs, even without Wilson. But I got to take the Niners. Good defense, good offense. Brock Purdy has been playing well, even as a backup quarterback, as a rookie quarterback. I got to take the Niners, and I just see. I'm just looking at this. I see that there's no way that the Seahawks can beat the Niners, even if the Seahawks have a good week. Yeah. I feel like even a mid-level Niners week, that's a definite win for them.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely agreed.
All right. Well, this is our first video back, so hopefully it was a good one. We will see you all tune in next week as we take on the Divisional Round games, and we'll give you our predictions, which will all be right.
Yeah.
See ya.